Hey folks, back another weekend hunt with the Fisher F75. Once again, this thing is the coin killer. This is Coin Killer Lou showing you my finds for the 10th and 11th. So let's get going. Went incredibly well today. Went out to a field. We've hunted so many times. It's ridiculous. Ended up pulling out 375 in quarters, 210 in dimes, 50 cents in nickels, 16 pennies. Wasn't really digging them today, and here's why. You can see the about 4 or 5 crappy pennies that just will not come back even after I tumble them. But some of the interesting finds, of course, a nice key. That's always nice. One of those rolled pennies. These two, I could not believe I dug these like 5, 6, 7, 8 inches deep. It's crazy. F75 goes very deep. Saw that penny on a button on the surface. A Gloria Vanderbilt button rang up exactly like a dime, and all my new finds that were right on the top. 2 dimes, a quarter, and there was 1 nickel, pretty shiny. Ended up turning out to be my oldest nickel right on the top. So, a good day for coins, that's for sure. The other stuff that I found, just a few little pieces of jewelry, very cute. Butterfly within a butterfly. That old button, can't really see that very well. But, nice little charms. Nothing worth the value. I did forget to show you all this one. I found this one a little while back. Let's see if I can get a good pic here. As you can see, it's like an apple. Statue of Liberty on the left, Empire State Building on the right, obviously New York. Nothing on the back, but you can see why it broke off. Probably like a key fob, I would imagine. It's kind of heavy to be a chain. It's just too clunky to put on a chain. Or a bracelet, obviously. But, a cool find nonetheless. Forgot to show you that one last time. Anywho, like I said, here's the tally and how I ran the detector today. Once again, Fisher F75 LTD. Default mode. I put it in jewelry, but the area just didn't like it. Set my sensitivity right around 60. I pushed it up to 65%. Then I backed off in some heavier areas. Iron disc, I put it out at 19. You will dig some big iron with that, but it's usually just stainless steel, actually usable materials. We'll get to them in a minute. Tones, 3H, gives a good nickel sound, a very high soft sound instead of that low sound. But you could tell the difference between nickels and dimes just by the target ID. Numeric target ID. And my process, like I said, I just kept it on default. Jewelry was just giving me some trouble. Don't forget to pick up all your brass and copper. Got a nice bucket there. It's probably about 12 to 14 pounds of copper and brass. I'll let them separate it out. I'll take the loss. It was free for me. And don't forget your digging tools. So I got a little mini spade, cuts it like a perfect circle every time. Cut-off hoe, which comes in really good for raking in relic areas. And I got a new Lesh. Thing is pretty badass. Keep a Leatherman on me. Cut up some beef jerky, whatever, and my TRX White's pinpointer. I think this one's the best pinpointer out there. It's just overall better at depth and sensitivity than the other ones. A couple of extra features on it, but I'm not going to get into them. I'm going to get into one of these. So we'll see on the next one. Have a Bud Light with me, and see you on the next hunt. This is Coin Killer Lou, signing off.